Hello, comrades. Welcome back to Foundation, and we are once again joined by Slay.
Are we?
Hello, Slay. Slay's been
Hello?
away for a couple episodes, but he is back. That's the summary of that story. So let's just we can deliver these fish. And let's just catch Slay up on what's been going on. So as you can see, things have grown a bit since you've last. A horse is upgrading since you've last been here. Been to Bob's Ledge. Yeah. So what's happened is a couple things, sort of spread through the episodes. So I was really struggling hard to kind of shore up our economy for a while there. Now we seem to have recovered and we can actually expand relatively easily. So the expansions that happened were minor expansion over here by this little square where we just added some houses. I moved the sheep people out to here, where I wanted the sort of industrial corner, so that this island will just be cool buildings and settlements, or settle residential area. We expanded a residential area up here. This hexagon. Um, it's a very lovely, lovely area. It's just residential. I thought I would keep them by the river as residential. This you've seen. We've done farming. I've added cows. I don't know if if you were here for the cows.
No. I wasn't.
And most of this stuff actually happened just in the last one or two episodes. Because I was trying to wait for you for as long as it could before I expanded. I also added an extra bridge. But yeah, so this residential area, this will be more farming. This is where more industry is happening. And this was just a tiny little thing because I wanted to not deal with this little chunk of the island missing. So today what we're going to do is oh yeah, so I was waiting for you to get back because I have been wanting to build the church. We've unlocked so we built the other thing that I've done that doesn't have to deal with expansions. We've built this extra church to raise our religious splendor. We've built a tax office. So this is another custom building, as you can see, with its weird disparate parts. We expanded this church. We actually added a little extra hovel. This is a tiny hovel to cheat our way to a better splendor. And we've added an inn, which doesn't do anything, but it is an inn, and it's also custom built. Or it's called a tavern, not an inn. Different buildings.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I wanted to wait for you for the building of the big church. And I think that's what we can get up to in this episode. So I'm going to just straight up buy these two territories. Because we're rich now. And I would like to build... so first let's just take care of this stuff. Let's make sure we have residential areas like this. All of this is going to be residential. Nope. Don't make a big hole in it. And then I think we can keep this as extraction. And we can build an extra woodcutter person to get rid of these logs. Cool. So let's make a berry gatherer.
Logs growing there in the forest.
A what now?
The logs that are growing in the forest there.
Yep. Stone, no, not stone mason. Stone cutter. I always get those two confused. One masons and the other cuts. Also, I said we're rich. No longer! Uh, this is an expected problem. And expected, by expected I mean, of course this would happen. I feel like the stonecutter should be fine if they're living. Do we want a stonecutter here? They kind of do have a negative effect on desirability. Maybe I can have a stonecutter be here, and then just surround them by beautiful stuff.
Just put a hedge in between so nobody can see them.
Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, there's a bit of a little like road ugliness going on here, but I figured we could expand that with like maybe an extra market or some other building here. But yeah, that's from moving the industry of these sheep that haunt me all the time. Look at them. Look at them just sliding.
They're with wheels.
There's sheep on wheels. They're terrible. Look at that one. It reversed like a tank. These sheep haunt me. The cows are not nearly as unnerving. Look at them. The cows walk. They have beautiful, like, cow eyes. They're loving creatures. The sheep, they're just a spawn of the devil. I hate them. And nobody tells you how they work. Right, let's just first wait for this stuff to be built. And in the meantime, I've been thinking we could make like a bridge here and a bridge here. Or maybe it could be like a triple bridge, like what we have in Ljubljana. The Tri-Bridge. It's an actual building that we have. It's just 3 bridges. Cheesemaker. Oh yeah, I've been trying to balance the production of cheese and cows. Cause nobody tells you how cows work, much like sheep. And you just kind of have to guess. So I've done 3 dairy farmers of about 6 cows each. Don't count them, because I'll be wrong. And 2 cheese makers. And hopefully that should be enough. Oh, the gathering hut is complete. But yeah, so I was gonna put the church somewhere around here. Basically, people's houses are fair game on this island. They can just move. They could just up and move. But maybe I'll put it here, right? Like, here. But
I just realized now I can't see the cursor.
Oh, you can't see the cursor. That's terrible. Well, it's visible on the recording, which is good.
Yeah, I can kind of guess where you're approximately.
Hold on. Let me see if I can check that in my settings. Right. So I also want to get rid. Oh, what's this? What's this? I saw. There we go. I also want to make a lumber camp. So today, Slay and I recorded a whole bunch of videos for his channel. So those will be up sometime soon. Slay has to edit them because he's going to be doing a lot of editing. So they might not be up by Monday. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know how much time Slay is going to have to edit them, but I will link to his channel in the video up in the corner. So if you want to go check out his channel, he's done some PC building and talking at a camera with his face, which is something we just don't do on this channel. Right, so let's monitor how things are going over here. We have a surplus of wool. That's the first thing. So presumably we can make another weaver hut. Good that I left space here for another weaver hut. I don't want them to be too symmetrical. I want them to be kind of spaced out a little bit. I'll do that. Hopefully that won't disturb the road. And I just want all these woods gone, so I've put the woodcutter there. Could have probably placed them down a little bit better. Where is it, lumber camp? Yeah, I could have probably done something like that, but this is fine. Well, it's not fine because I wanted to place them on the road so they wouldn't disturb the road, but now there's a double road. Even though they have no problem walking through here, as they have just demonstrated. The bastards. And yeah, I think, should we build a keep or a church first?
But which one do you need?
Well, I need both. I have a quest for both. And I kind of just wanted to build both because they both look like cool buildings. I wanted to wait for you. Actually, you know what we could probably do? We could plan the
keep it still just a wooden box.
Well, maybe we can decorate it. Let's just plan it over here. See, now it's a tower.
Yeah, true.
Have a training dummy. Okay, let's try to make it something nice, right? I'm sure we can...
The training dummy on the roof.
I'm sure we can try something. Decorative flag. Don't need a decorative flag. Can I mean, I guess it is just a box. We can't do anything else. It's literally just a box.
Can you make like walls coming out of it?
No, it doesn't even have extensions. I mean, I guess I could make two like that next to each other and call that a keep. Or just do that. But I'm pretty sure like we'll unlock extensions later and then we'll be able to upgrade the keep and stuff.
Oh yeah. It's possible.
Because that's how it worked with all the other buildings. So it's highly possible. So I guess the question is just which wooden top do we want? Oh. I feel like this feels like the most natural one.
Yeah, probably.
We could just put it here. Or here.
Yeah, does it really matter this for sort of
Yes. What?
No, wait, if I didn't do that. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what the fault was. Does it make a difference if it's just sort of randomly wherever, or if it's in a...
I don't think it makes a difference. I just think it looks nice. But I actually don't know what kind of effect it has on desirability. So maybe it's a good idea to build it in a corner somewhere, just in case it's negative. Or we can always demolish it and move it. But we could build it here. For some reason.
How are you gonna build it though? Are people just going to walk over the water?
You know, they've been able to.
Yeah, I know.
We have documented Jesus before.
Mm-hmm.
We could try something like this, and then some training dummies inside. Oi, someone's building a house.
Mm. Yeah, though I suppose that the thing I was wondering is if there is actually going to be some sort of an emergency and people need to go hide in the keep or something. But it doesn't really look like something that they would hide in.
And then here's the plot twist. Uh, what a twist!
Are you just going to wall it in?
I don't know. Can I build a door? Ugh. Mm. Oh, that's way better. Oh, how do I? Huh?
How do you?
I mean, we could always move the wall to the coast to sort of follow the coast. I don't know. How do I make it be? Is that just it existing? Well, now it exists.
Yeah, I would guess so.
Also, I like that they built the top
Well done.
before. The
There's
top
just
is
a
just
ladder holding it up.
yeah.
That's some quality engineering right there.
Whoa! 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 No! Stop!
You're
You could make it curvy. All right, so walls are really easy to edit. That's good to know if we ever need to demolish and move this. And I guess we'll make the church in the middle. So let's plan our church. Oh boy. Now see, this is a bit more churchy than before. Do we have a bigger empty space we could plan this in? Oh, well. Ugh. I should think about training soldiers. What? I don't want to think about training soldiers. Oh,
Well, you did just promise someone.
now
I don't
I've
know who
gone
it
and
was.
done it. The king. He was
Huh.
all soldier me up.
Or it was kinging at you.
Oh. Oh, look at that. Now this is starting to look a bit more churchy. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's correct though. I don't think that's... Ooh. Can I... Interesting. I mean, this is still a pretty tiny church. I'd have to look some churchy blueprints up. If I really wanted to make like a proper church. But I wanted to make like a big church. This is a bit silly. It's a bit small.
You have like a half of that.
A half of what?
Half of that bit you just added.
Nope.
Hmm. Because you could just make that bit taller and then put those halves on the side.
Good. That is not how that should attach. What if... Is that a shape?
Well, it is a shape. I'm not sure if it's a shape you were going for.
Well, I guess churches
No,
are
it's
in the
cube.
shape of a cross. Is it? Oh yeah,
Yep.
it is. What?
You have unbroken it.
I guess it's not an even surface.
Oh yeah, that might be.
That's what makes it askew. Okay. What? What? Look, I don't have time to train soldiers. I'm making a church, dude. Okay, let's pause this church. How do I make soldiers? Oh.
You get some old bread. Oh, wait.
Mmm. It's good that they're all named male and female, numbered, blah. They're just punching the dummies.
Yep.
Oh. Punch the dummy, female. Number 1028. There's something very dystopian about them being called female number blah.
Hmm.
Can I move this arch? Is this feeling a bit more respectable?
That whole extension seems very odd to me.
I don't know, I feel like that's a thing that churches have. Like, they'll have a little hovel where, like, the priest, you know, fiddles with children. Maybe it's one too tall on this end, though. That's not a gargoyle, that's a grotesque. We've talked about this on QI. A gargoyle gargles. Oh yeah, I should probably put some crosses up the place. Oh well, I guess the cross will be facing that way.
And your tower's wrong.
Great!
Yep,
Give me that extension. Stop it. Now it's really askew. Okay, I need some flat terrain.
That doesn't seem to help.
Yeah. I do like this arch business, but I really don't know where you'd put it. I don't think that's where you'd put it.
Yeah, probably not.
I think the arches are meant to be like to the side, and then you
Yeah,
can do.
that's why I was thinking you have that middle bit, and then you have like things to the side that have more room, and then after that you have those arches, and then you have some smaller things.
Oh, what? You do this or what?
No, but there apparently are no bits that I was thinking of.
Oh, I know what you mean. Not
Like the
this.
no, yeah, like the
Um, the ones that
they
are like half thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a name for those things they're essentially on the sides of cathedrals.
I feel like this is something. Church is in the shape of a cross.
It's just a bit thick on one end.
Yeah. Maybe I can make it look less thick by some kind of witchcraft. That didn't work.
Make a church using witchcraft.
Look, it's a tried and true method. I like this, send soldiers to help the king. 5 city name. Soldiers are at Imguan. Stop joining my village.
There, church set.
Big tower. Small tower. Round tower. Ooh. This is if you want to make like a monastery type building, I feel like.
Yeah.
Don't monasteries usually have these?
What? No, but
These might work with the arches. Is there still one lower? No? Yes? That ought to do it.
Yep.
The church! It's complete!
It would be cool to see them build that.
Yeah. I feel like what we had before was kind of nice. The core is just super thick.
Hmm.
Or the expansions. The expansions are not thick enough. Yes, let's
That kind of feels like there's a few pieces missing. Do you? I know I asked this before, but I don't remember the answer. Do you absolutely need the core?
yes.
Is that the only core available?
Yes.
Hmm. Oh, that's a bother.
Yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
And then yay! Oh, we could make a monastery type thing though. Like we
Yeah,
could use the arches as walls.
So yeah, but this really isn't. To me, this isn't a church. It's a fort, a castle, almost.
Well, churches often were kind of like that.
Yeah, they were, but it's architecturally. What is going on with that tower? Is it claiming? Is that thing claiming to be a tower?
Yes, this is the tower.
Hmm. There's not a bell in it.
Yeah.
Huh. So you can just put a lot of those, and then the whole church fort is free.
Let's not do that.
Hmm.
I just want to know if I can stack arches. See, you could make like a little monastery type thing with that. Sort of. I
Yeah.
mean, it wouldn't really be a cloister. But you could make a little enclosed part. Sort of enclosed. Soldiers are back! This tower doesn't even attach anywhere! But it could. Just be placed sort of like that. What do you think?
Still more a castle than a church.
This is true.
Oh, you left the tower behind.
Yep. It doesn't attach. I think I'll just leave the arches for now. Oh, bloody hell. Give... Too far from itself. This is the core. It's too far. It says it's too far. Can we just clear? Just clear, yes. Well, that was time well spent. Okay, church.
Oh,
No, no.
it might have been the tower.
Yeah, but I destroyed it and it still gave me trouble. Church! Right. Now we're gonna plan right on top of you folks. I'm sure there's some great builds of churches over on the internet. I am not a great builder of churches. Is the tower gonna be the wrong way around again? Bloody hell!
What happens if you put cores on the tower instead of those round things?
Oh. A lot.
And then you can, if you can sink them in a little bit, you can put those round things at the end.
I feel like if we want to do that, we probably need to make them ultra big. Or we need to extend the front core one more. Because now this is a fort. Can we
Well,
please?
to me, it's a little bit churchier. So this is the discussion we had way back when. That we have different understandings of what a church architecturally is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Whee! Ah! No!
What have you done?
I killed it! No! Now it's a spaceship.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with these arches. Or will I? I think the answer is no. I really wanted to incorporate the arches somehow.
Yeah, that really should be just a small bit you can put at the end. That sort of capstone or something.
Yeah, well, I think when you're making really big buildings, the arches make sense because you can sort of stage it if you want a really massive church. Right, it's as big as the island. That ugly ass fort in the back. Church goes here. Right next to the berry gatherer. How churchly. Right. How do we feel?
There is something to it being a little bit off center. Seems off, but then if you put it in the very middle, then it just is on top of everything.
Like that? But I think this is a good location. Okay, I'm calling it. And I'm also calling for the deletion of many people's lives.
Illusion of life.
You can stay. For now! Think you need to go. Oops. They'll rebuild. But yeah, I think we can let them build. Ah, the church has been finished. It is done. It is done. It's beautiful. It's actually quite nice. I approve of this church. Now we have all the splendor. We've unlocked the ability to build a monastery. Oh. Let's take a look at the parts. And for now, I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out, this church. It did take forever to build, but I think ultimately it looks really nice. It could use a stained glass window right there. But other than that, it's lovely. Right, yes. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'm gonna edit the time lapse correctly and it's gonna be real short instead of taking forever like it did in reality because I forgot to stockpile on the tools. But yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.